Hello guys, Davinator right here, and today we got a gameplay review for you of Jurassic World. Now, I was not unexcited for Jurassic World, but I wasn't really anticipating it all that much. I just was like, Jurassic World, could be okay, but whatever. I mean, the trailers may look alright, but I was more anticipated for Avengers Age of Ultron, and I still am really excited for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, as with most human beings on the planet Earth. But yeah, if that movie's bad, I'm gonna, cry for days. I'm serious. I will. Like, but anyway, I really hope the movie's good. But let's get on to the review. Now let's start with the plot. Now, Jurassic World is about Jurassic World Park. Now, is essentially the culmination of all of the dreams that John Hammond had for what he wanted Jurassic Park to be originally. Of course, that didn't work out, as you see in the movie Jurassic Park. And for whatever reason, and it really is never explained, and it's stupid. It should have been explained, but whatever. I guess I can live with it. They decided to reopen a Jurassic Park, this time called Jurassic World. It's bigger and better than Jurassic World. It's comparing Disney World to, Disneyland. It's like that. And yeah, anyway, Jurassic World has been around for a couple years at this point, so people, dinosaurs aren't like a big thing anymore. It's just like, oh yeah, dinosaurs, they're animals and whatever. I see those all the time. So what the scientists do at Jurassic World, sorry, is they genetically modify a new dinosaur. They mix together different genes of different species of dinosaurs, and they make this new dinosaur. And of course, it gets out and starts eating people. And Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and the two kids have to save the day. And I did like this movie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was good, but it's not amazing or incredible or unbelievably awesome or anything like that. This is not an A-plus movie. This is not a great movie. It's just fun. It's a good, fun movie. I will probably buy it on Blu-ray, to be honest, just because there is some stuff in the movie that is really cool, but there's definitely some things that drag the movie down. But let's start with the positives. Chris Pratt, awesome in this movie. He was just a great character. His one-liners are really funny. I mean, his one-liners are kind of cheesy at times, but, it's cheesy in a way to where, the writers, they meant for it to be cheesy. It's supposed to be kind of silly, and it's supposed to be, kind of meant to be funny. And, yeah, he was funny in this movie. He had some great lines. He was likable. He was great in the action scenes, which I'll get to in a little bit. And yeah, I really liked his character. I also liked the Velociraptors in this movie a lot, and the CGI for the Velociraptors was the best for any CGI dinosaur in the movie, in my opinion. It didn't look too bad. But yeah, I also liked Bryce Dallas Howard's character, especially as the movie went on. She turned into a pretty entertaining character. The two kids, they were okay. I did not hate them by any means at all. They were given a backstory a little bit later in the movie, so I actually did kind of feel for them a little bit more as it went on. And the performances were actually pretty good, but it's just the characters themselves are kind of basic. But they get better as the movie goes on. I enjoyed the scenes with the two kids later on in the movie. When there's just I like all the characters in the movie. I like all the main characters, even some of the side characters that are there for comic relief. In regards to the comedy in the movie, half of it's actually pretty good. I laughed out loud several times in the movie. The other half, pretty bad. Actually really bad. Very stilted and forced and just stupid. Should not have been in the movie. Just dumb. But I do like some of the side characters to an extent, even when they do make bad jokes. But yeah, also, there's the action sequences in this movie. Now, I was kind of interested in the fact that Jurassic World is actually going for the straight-up action movie vibe with this movie. Because, I mean, Jurassic Park, it technically qualifies as an action movie. It's more of just, a horror thriller type movie. I mean, Sam Neill shoots at a Velociraptor 5 times at near point-blank range, and yet he misses all 5 of those times, and then he just drops the gun and runs. That's the most exciting it gets. I mean, in the book, they blew up raptors with freaking rocket launchers and stuff like that. That was awesome. But anyway, yeah, I like in this movie that they actually have straight up gunfights, shooting down dinosaurs and all kinds of stuff like that. And the dinosaur itself, the hybrid genetically modified dinosaur, pretty cool. I actually did like it. I thought it was a good villain. There was some pretty intense scenes, though they did overuse scenes to where characters are hiding under a car or behind a wall and things sniffing around for them. They do that 50 times in this movie. I'm serious. They did it way too many times. They overuse that a lot. But yeah, I did like the action in this movie. It was fun. It was entertaining. And the last 10 minutes of this movie, best part of the movie. Even if you hate the rest of the movie, you gotta admit the last 10 minutes were freaking amazing. Like, it was beautiful. I almost cried. It was freaking amazing. It was pure Jurassic Park awesomeness. It was just truly incredible. I'm serious. It was awesome. But let's go ahead and get into the negatives. Now, first thing, Vincent D'Onofrio's character. As soon as he was introduced in the movie, I was like, oh gosh, you know, in a cliche movie, they would have him be a part of this particular subplot. I'm not going to say what it is in case I spoil anything, but it's just like, as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh, you know, a cliche movie would have him be a part of, you know, a subplot like this. But I don't know, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think they're going to do that. No, he was. As soon as his subplot was introduced and what his intentions were, I was like, oh my gosh, I've seen this literally 100 times. This is so cliche. Also, just the performance was bad. Vincent D'Onofrio isn't a bad actor, but he gave a bad performance in this movie. He was just stupid. His character sucked. But yeah, also, as I said before, half of the comedy in this movie, when it is bad, it's really bad. But, the biggest problem in this movie is the CGI. The CGI sucks. I'm talking freaking awful CGI in this movie. It was some of the worst CGI I've seen in years. I'm serious. This was pathetic. The Velociraptors looked okay. Everything else, crap. Even when they used an animatronic, it was only one scene. They should have used a lot more than that. But even when they used an animatronic, actually, the animatronic didn't look very good. It just looked kind of fake, to be honest. I don't know. I guess it was kind of okay, but whatever. And overall, the CGI was bad. And let's see, what else? Oh, the first 10 minutes of this movie, very iffy. I was not really into the first 10 minutes of this movie. The pacing was bad. I was just like, oh crap, is this movie like gonna straight up suck? But luckily, it didn't suck in the end. But yeah, since this gameplay's over, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this review off. Overall, I did think it was good. It was fun. It was entertaining, but it's not at all perfect. And yeah, overall, I'm going to give it a B. I liked the movie. I thought it was entertaining, but yeah, nothing special. And the gore rating that I'm going to give it is actually a kinda bloody. Yeah, surprisingly enough. Anyway, if you like this video, please rate and comment and subscribe. And if you want to, you can also share. Get out of my face.